Sorry about that. That was because my brother, he tickled me in the ribs. I just saw him coming. But other than that, hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing some NBA. As you could tell in the last video, I got on a new team, the Grizzlies, and I'm doing actual NBA now and all that. I done my first NBA game earlier, and oh yeah, as I showed you guys, can't do it yet, trying to. As I showed you guys, dang it won't do it. As I showed you guys, I can do that. I learned how to do that. Yeah. I can just do that all day. Just go right here. Like, oh, that easy. Okay. Advance to Warriors. It's the Golden State. They're good. It's gonna hurt. They're really good.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Dang, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna die.
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California, live on 2K Sports. So for the Grizzlies, their last game, a win against the Nets. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all there. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was...
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. So on the floor for Memphis, O'Bryant in at shooting guard. Marc Gasol is out there with Wright. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Udrih in at the point.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
All right, say it. I got my
sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to O'Bryant. Right at the free throw line. And it's Speights with the rebound.
All right.
Iguodala the pass to Green. The three-pointer off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 12. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talked to point guard Mike Conley, and as he told us before the game, he still feels a championship is within reach. One big reason why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg losing him in the playoffs last year was the biggest adversity they went through. Can you make a case that it just made them...
Shooting guard outside, scoring, 3-star, playmaking, good defense. So he's really good. Don't mess with him. He's not known for his stealing ability.
Udrich.
Okay.
And the Warriors with possession here.
It's Curry.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. O'Bryant in a 2-guard. Tony Allen is out there with Green. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Last season, Memphis fell late and would end up with the 5th seed in the NBA playoffs. Only one of 2 teams to make the playoffs each of the last 5 seasons, along with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they were a team that nobody wanted to play. Memphis drew Portland in that first round, and even though they were the 5th seed, they had home court advantage.
Curry kicks to Green. Nobody near Barnes. Offensive rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Memphis moving that ball around, and Thompson sends it back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Green inside the 3-point line. Allen with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Freak with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. O'Bryant kicks to Gasol. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Stolen by Conley. Outside Gasol. Conley dishes to Freak, and he gets it to go. O'Bryant gets the bucket. In a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player. Curry against Conley. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
O'Bryant, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barnes passes to Bogut. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's O'Bryant. Misses off the left iron. Curry. No up. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
All right. It's good. We're winning.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Excellent game we've seen from Mike Conley. He has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basket.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not going to let this one slip away.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen with a nice win following a tough loss last time out. Was there a lesson you learned about yourselves and how you played differently tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Just make the easy play and share the ball. That's when we're really good. We have a lot of talent on this team. And if we get everybody involved, and that's whatever it takes to win tonight, we got to get it done.
Steph, great job tonight. Nice win. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio with
the 2K Sports postgame show.
How'd that happen? The backups just suck or something?
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
I freaking hate this. Why does this have to happen? Yes. Stephen Curry, you freaking butthole. Oh, dang it. What? What's going on here?
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad Mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives, like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad did want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, it's stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
Word?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a